Hello guys and gals of the internet, I am the Simon Chaos of YouTube, Twitch TV and Mixer.com, and I am finally back, as you can probably tell by the angle of this video you're looking at right now. Yes guys, I have been 3 weeks without a PC. My uncle just came, he just left and probably about an hour ago, and not only it has been fixed, it's been replaced. First things first, take a look at this thing. This is great. I actually got something completely new. Gone is the old. Oh, you're probably not going to be able to tell by the quality of this video. As you can tell, my webcam is kind of shitty. So it's not going to be in the best quality ever. But take a look at this, guys. We have lights. We have obviously it's right by the desk here. But that would be a. If we were to go in here, this is really weird. I've never done this before. And there's all the new stuff. There's nothing really kind of new in here. It's really just replaced parts. The only real new thing is the case, as you can see. I'm sorry about my shoddy camera work, but as you can see, the brand, like the newest thing is the case. Most of the other stuff has been replaced or other stuff. I think my motherboard has been the biggest replacement, obviously, with because that I think we believe. The motherboard was the issue. We don't really know the whole cause of it yet. My uncle's probably going to go back home and diagnose the cause of it. We don't actually know. It wasn't the processor or anything like that. We don't know. It was a really confusing conundrum of why the computer just stopped to work. It was almost like the power worked. But it just kept restarting every 5 seconds, and even with all the new stuff plugged into this computer, into the old motherboard, that still turned out to be the case. So the computer problem is, as of now, unknown. So, just to prove to you that it is pretty much the same stuff you're looking at, so let's get rid of this. There it is. It's pretty much all the same stuff that I had previously. It was really just replacement of parts more than anything else, really, to be honest. That was the only real, like I said, the only real change was the case and the motherboard itself. Those are the only two things that really got replaced, and we still haven't really found a solution to the problem, so that's rather unfortunate. So that means I am back, and I think I've been giving it some thought over the last 3 weeks. We've had a couple of changes. My internet speed has got upgraded to the fastest speed you can probably get in this area, which I believe is 300 plus download and 21 upload. So that means there's going to be a few changes to my internet kind of way of working, and I'm going to walk you through that rather quickly. This won't take long. This won't be a very long video because there's not really much to say about the PC. It's a new case, a new motherboard, but everything else is pretty much the same, and as you can see with the snazzy lights and everything, so that's cool. I feel like one of those PC gamers that has these snazzy PCs and capture cards and things like that, but everything else is the same. The graphics card's the same, the processor is the same. I think it was just a newer one. Obviously the RAM I think had a change as well, because I had 2 different RAM modules, because that was back when I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, I was just buying it thinking it would work. We really don't know what the issue is. Once we do find it out, I'll let you guys know. Like, there's probably something really minor and silly, but we couldn't figure it out. We didn't really know what the problem was. The uncle is convinced it's the BIOS chip or something, but as of right now, it's kind of unknown. He's gonna go back to Cornwall and diagnose that probably in a couple of days after he gets some sleep, obviously, because he's got to drive back. Sorry about the webcam; it's all over the place. I do apologize about that, but. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm using OBS to record this video, and that's how I normally do vlogs, so that hasn't changed. That'll always be the case with a blue Snowball microphone, which is the same stuff. HDA60 capture card. None of that has really changed. It's more kind of what's going to be happening in terms of video and streaming kind of platforms that I'm going to be talking about in this update. And aside from that, there isn't much else to update you guys on. But I am back, and you will be expecting videos to return in due course. Obviously, Not right now. The time of recording of this video, which will go up straight after I've kind of rendered it and everything, because it probably won't take too long. But it is pretty much midnight, so that's the reason I look ready for bed. I will be going to bed pretty much after recording this, I would have thought, because it's kind of my off time at this point. I'm tired. It is hot as fuck, as Vash would say in the UK. It is hot as hell, and that's the reason I look like shit, probably, if I do. So I do apologize if I look terrible. The heat is killing me. It's killing us here. It's so fucking hot, as Vash would say. There. So, aside from that, everything from tomorrow later today will continue as normal. There will be a few changes though, and I'll walk you through quickly why that's the case. Let's go on this, let's get rid of that, let's get rid of this, and let's go into a couple of things on my internet tab. Now, the things you're looking at right now is my YouTube channel and my Mixer channel. Let's start with the YouTube first. There is going to be a bit of a more consistent schedule thanks to my upgraded internet speed. Let's upload a video for an example for you guys. Let's do what I was meaning to talk to you about in a short term in my latest update. I kind of talked to you a little bit about maybe some changes I'm looking to do when I do return. So let's say later today, and this will be actually the case, but I won't be uploading it right now, but later today I will be uploading the next 2 parts of Detroit Become Human and the next 2 parts of Team Fusion Madness. That is what I'm going to be splitting with the rest of the Detroit Become Human playthrough, which is 42 parts. Now, Team Fusion Madness is already 2 videos in. Detroit Become Human is already 22 videos in. Now, that obviously means that by part 32, I believe, Team Fusion Madness will have finished because they were 10 videos. But the next 10 videos will be Team Android Madness, and that will finish up Detroit Become Human, at least on the main playthrough. I obviously have a couple of added extras in an alternative kind of thing where I just kind of delve into some various scenes, look at some various endings, and so on and so forth. I'm not really sure what I'm going to split with that. Maybe some World Cup playthrough, because I think tomorrow I'm actually going to make a start on my World Cup playthrough, because I haven't had a PC to record. And I could have used Leitomo's laptop, but the FIFA World Cup playthrough is probably going to have some editing, and Leitomo doesn't have any video editing software, so it proved kind of almost not viable to do. And something else I could have done, I probably could have done Cody Madness, but I really want to get Detroit and Team Fusion Madness out of the way and Team Android Madness out of the way, because they're the ones that have been sitting on the back burner while I've been away for 3 weeks with no PC. So I want to get those done first, because those are what I was actually planning to do in the first place. I might split those with a football video here and then, depending on how quick I get through the World Cup on FIFA 18. So let's show you a couple of things that will benefit me due to my faster internet speed. So today or later today, after this video, I will be uploading part 23 and 24 of Detroit Become Human. So let's get those started right now. Boom. Watch this. Look at that, guys. 7 minutes. A 15-minute video is going to take now. It used to take half an hour. Let's just double check that while we're looking at it. Shit. I'm not really giving anything away. I'll talk about these things in a moment. Let's go here. So, part 23 is... Oh, that's 11 minutes. But sorry, my bad. So that's actually a shorter video, because that was the end of the recorded session. That's why that's shorter. But even on 15 minutes, as was kind of proven by myself and Leitomo's playthrough of Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2, 15 minutes now take about 10 minutes to upload, which is quite cool. So, now that I can do that, let's actually show you how this is going to work. So let's add Team Fusion Madness, and I'll actually keep these going and kind of what's the word? Mock upload these so I can actually show you how it's going to work. So Team Fusion Madness part 3 and 4, which I think are these two. These were viewer matches, so I'll obviously name them accordingly when I get to upload them later today. So, with this faster internet speed, it obviously means a couple of things. Number one, I don't really have to worry about babysitting all the uploads and worry about my kind of processors and everything burning out in my computer. It's obviously a big help for that, so I don't have to manage my computer so long. So probably what I'm gonna do, maybe on a Monday or whenever, I will switch my computer on and I'll have a batch of uploads going, probably throughout Monday and Tuesday. But basically, almost probably every day or every couple of days, I'll upload some videos. And basically, what I can do now is what I'm going to do is kind of give it a more consistent time schedule for you guys. Basically, thanks to scheduling, as you can see here. With my faster internet speed, it means I can actually plan uploads and do future uploads faster instead of having to do them every day. I used to do them every day and I had to watch the computer and everything. Well, I didn't have to watch the computer, but obviously that opens more time up for, say if I uploaded maybe a week's worth of videos on a Monday. Let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is all like, maybe that's 10 parts of Detroit and 10 parts of whatever else is going up at the time. I could do this all on a Monday. It's that fast. The upload speed is that fast now. I could do it all on a Monday and schedule them over the course of this week. So let's say Detroit Become Human, part 23. It's going to go up today and it'll go up at 6 p.m. Which is what I would normally switch my computer on, but now I can put it actually to be uploaded at 6 p.m. Local time, which will be British Standard Time here in the UK. Add it to the playlist, add a title, add some description, blah blah blah. You kind of know all this. So that's how YouTube is pretty much going to work. I'm going to probably over Monday and Tuesday, depending on what I'm uploading or what I'm doing at the time, more uploads will be done in one day, and will be scheduled over the course of a week or however long it is. So say that I'm going on holiday next week, just in theory, I'm off to Cornwall for a week. What I could do over the next, maybe this week, I'm off to Cornwall like next week. So what I could do this week and maybe like this week and maybe some late into going to, what I could do this week, sorry, I'm getting confused. What I could do this week is upload all of next week's videos and not have to even switch my computer on to do it. So I could schedule all these videos, I could do all these videos, and then I could do all of next week's videos on, say, the Friday, schedule them all out for next week, and you guys would have to have some content to watch whilst I wasn't able to upload because I was in a different part of the United Kingdom or a different country entirely if I went off to France. So basically, it helps in terms of if I'm going off on holiday or something like that. So obviously that's cool for number one. Number two, it means my streaming things could change. I could change my streaming times. Obviously, probably not the morning session. I say the morning session. The afternoon session. Let's say in theory, 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's the first slot, as I said in my stream times. Obviously, that probably won't change. But what it means is I could do some food and have some. I could come on for my second stream session earlier than 10 o'clock. So I was like 9:30, 10 o'clock was my second stream slot. I can now shorten that and bring it down to say 8 p.m. and stream for longer in the evening because my videos are already done. I've already done my videos. I've already uploaded them and scheduled them. So that obviously means more streaming time for me. So it works out pretty much for everybody in a way. Now I'm obviously not going to upload this, but I'll show you what to do with the second time when we get there. So we've got a couple of minutes to do on that. So let's go into my Mixer account. The reason I'm doing this is because what I'm planning to do is make it's something a bit like what I did with this generation of consoles. Basically what I'm looking to do is make Mixer my streaming platform of choice. Now as you can see, my Mixer followers have actually gone up a few. I've had like 4 followers in the last couple of days. So I think my viewership is obviously going really well, and I'm actually starting to watch more Mixer streams, and I'm starting to support my people that I already followed on there because I've barely watched their streams before. The only reason I haven't done that is because Mixer emails eventually go into my spam and I don't see them. I don't get notified, and the tablet notifications on Android on my tablet, they don't even work. So I'm not even supposed to know how my Mixer people are going live and everything. So it's a bit unfortunate, but that's just how it is. It's a bit unfortunate, but I have kind of made to fix that. But I kind of want to make Mixer my platform of choice. I've said this before, I'm such a fan of Mixer's potential. I really am. I love the fact that it uses FTL. I love the fact that you can co-stream. I love the fact that you can collaborate with almost anyone if you want. Obviously, the top Mixer streamers already have their followers and everything. But, you know, a couple of guys have reached, a guy that I followed the other day reached out to me and said, dude, I'm down for some co-streams at PUBG if you want to at whatever point, and that would be cool. And even now I've got my PC back and I can actually do it, and thanks to my upload schedule I can do streams in higher quality. So the next Mixer stream or Twitch stream I do, it'll be in 1080p at 60 frames. I can do that now. Now, I'm going to need your guys' help because obviously not everybody is going to be able to watch 1080p 60 frames. So please let me know if the streams don't look that great for you, and I will lower the quality and I will adjust it all accordingly. I might stick to 60 frames because I know that's the norm now. I know that's kind of the thing, but sometimes there's some computers or some people that some tablets that can't handle the quality, and they might not have best internet speeds to view my streams. So I will probably do it from 1080p 60 frames per second for now. If you follow my Mixer and Twitch, please do so, and please help me in kind of weighing the options, as it were. You know, letting me know what your quality of viewership is, and then I will adjust accordingly so we can all view and have a great time, sort of thing. You know. But yeah, I'm just such a now. This doesn't mean I'm abandoning Twitch completely. I'm not. I'm still going to be streaming on Twitch, but I think I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a lot less. I'm starting to notice things about like bots and bot viewers and all that stuff. It's kind of off-putting. I mean, I really have enjoyed my Twitch streams recently, but I'm just a bigger fan of Mixer's potential. I'm not going to say make a Mixer account and come over, because obviously some people are at home on Twitch. They, you know, it's like I sent a guy this tweet to a guy that asked Mixer or Twitch, and my answer would be this: if you want somewhere familiar and somewhere to kind of, you know, familiarize yourself with, if you're already on Twitch, then you obviously are familiar with how it works. Maybe Twitch is easier to set up. I'm not really sure what's the easier to set up of the two. But, you know, if you want familiarity, obviously on Twitch you probably have to play the big games like PUBG and Fortnite and all that stuff. I would say gaining a lot of viewership on Twitch is very difficult, especially if you're not one of the guys that plays the likes of PUBG and Fortnite. It's very difficult to get a following elsewhere. I've got 68 viewers in a matter of years. It's taken me a while, but I'm familiar with it. You know, I was familiar with it if you're familiar with Twitch, then I would stay there. But if you want what's the word? You know, Mixer's potential. Mixer for its potential, and its potential is incredibly high. That's what I meant to say. Sorry about that. But Mixer, I would say, has the most potential. It has FTL streaming, and it has co-streaming, and the community for Mixer, as for the large majority, is actually better. Now, I've heard this from people. I haven't really. I would say I have experienced that myself. I guess I have in a way. I have experienced the fact that the community is much better on Mixer. That's the kind of opinion. I would probably agree, but I haven't really had any bad viewers on Twitch either. I met my best friend Sullivan on Twitch, so you know the community is probably the same. It probably depends on what you're looking for. But in terms of potential and in terms of the features it has that Twitch doesn't, I would say Mixer probably is your best bet. The FTL streaming and the co-streaming is something Twitch should probably have already and doesn't. That's what kind of, you know, I'm not sounding like a fanboy, but I'm stating that, you know, these kind of features have been in the, maybe, I don't know how long Beam or Mixer has existed, but since it was bought by Microsoft, it's got better, I think. But if you're a really small streamer, it's probably your best way to get started. It depends. It really does depend. But for me, I'm a big fan of Mixer's potential. I think it can really grow really fast. It has features Twitch should have already, which is a plus for me. Like the FTL streaming and the coach streaming is something I wish Twitch had. And even though Twitch has been around for so many years and Beam or Mixer has only been around for much shorter than Twitch has, Beam Mixer already has these features and Twitch doesn't, and Twitch has been around much longer than Beam/Mixer has. So it's been it's quite incredible how Beam has all of a sudden, or Mixer has all of a sudden come up with these great features that you'd think Twitch would have already, and I think that's just a testament to Mixer's potential of growth. I think it really, I'm not going to say it can potentially like challenge Twitch, because Twitch already has the foundations there and the big streamers already make names for themselves, and obviously you've got the what do I want to say? How do I want to say the controversial kind of side of Twitch, with certain streamers and certain, what's the word? I don't want to sound like a dick, but you know what I mean. There's certain Twitch streamers that don't actually play games; they do something else, and some of the other stuff involved. Whereas Mixer doesn't have any of that. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm stopping Twitch entirely and I'm moving straight to Mixer, but I might make Mixer my platform of choice when I want to really stream something. I'm not sure. I mean, that's the idea. Whether that'll actually work or not, I don't know. Maybe it will. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not in this to make money. I'm not in this to be one of the top streamers or top YouTubers. I'm in it for my love of video games and as to share my hobby of video games with you guys and share my experiences and have fun. You know, I'm not one of these guys like to get to the top. You know, I'm my own guy, and I don't have to worry about upload schedules and stream schedules. I can do it all in my own time, and on Mixer in particular, they're probably really cool with that. I don't know, but you know, I'm not looking to be a Mixer partner, a Twitch partner, a YouTube partner. I'm not looking for any of that. I'm looking just to enjoy myself. That's probably my best way of putting it. So yeah, I'm looking to make Mixer more my platform of choice, but it doesn't mean I'm abandoning Twitch completely. But I want to make Mixer my platform of choice. But obviously, some of my friends like Naruto and Breezy Gore and Sullivan and Infernal Rain, they all go on Twitch specifically, so that's why I'm not abandoning it, because I have some great friends on there that maybe don't want to move to Mixer for whatever reason. I think Sullivan and Infernal Rain were thinking about it, but I've not really heard from them in a while. They've been rather busy, so I haven't really heard from them much, and they haven't really streamed much. It happens. Life sometimes just takes over for a while, and sometimes you can get burnt out from streaming and stuff. And that's why I don't do it as well. That's why I don't do it constantly as well, you know, just to avoid burnout. And now that I can upload and take some breaks, you know, I can take breaks and I can chill and I can have fun with some friends off screen and off camera, you know, I can do all that stuff now. And if I want to stream, I can do it. It's easy to set up and I can have high quality streams, and yeah, it is all really greatly for my benefit. And your benefit as well. Obviously, you are the most important as well for that. So I'm looking to make Mixer my more common platform of choice. But I'm not going to say everyone should come over to Mixer like immediately. Obviously, some people, like I said, Sullivan and Infernal Rain, they're more on Twitch. They're familiar with it. So if you're familiar with Twitch, I would stay there, because Mixer could be a bit different to you and a bit jarring. But if you're a new guy, I would probably start on Mixer first, because of Mixer's potential and what it can do and how it can grow. And with the co-streaming, you can have more than 2 people doing it. So myself, Lay, Tom Lord, and say my brother, you know, if he wanted to stream on Mixer, we could all stream at once. We could all stream different games. You don't have to stream the same game either. I could play PUBG. Lay, Tom Lord could play H1Z1, although I think she'd only play that if I was playing it. But you know what I mean. I could play one game, she could play another game, my brother could play another game. My brother could play Team Fortress 2, I could play PUBG, and Lay, Tom Lord could play The Sims, and yeah, it's all good. So you know, we could even have a 4th person. So in terms of potential and features, Mixer, in terms of being familiar with it, Twitch. That's the answer, I would say. I don't think one's better than the other, but I think Mixer has more potential and features that Twitch should already have. And that would probably be my answer. But yeah, I'm looking to make Mixer a more common thing in my future. So I think the last thing we should really do here is just show you how this would work. As you can see, already Detroit Part 24 is already processing. This is 9 minutes. So as you can see, my upload times are much faster and much more decreased in time. So I can upload more in a day and not have to have my computer on every day to do it. So it leaves me more time to stream, in more time to record, in more time to edit. If I'm playing FIFA or Formula 1, it gives me more time to edit. So just an example, so we've scheduled this for 10th of July at 6 p.m. and we will schedule this for say 10th of July at 6:30 UK time. Now, if you guys want videos every half hour, then let me know. Let me know the times you want to see videos. I will still do 4 a day because I think it's like the most content, but do you want to see one video every hour? Do you want to see one video every half hour, every 45 minutes? I would probably say an hour tops, because I don't want to leave it like 2 hours and then we fall out of sync in terms of everything else. So as you can see now, we can schedule part 3, and these would be today's video. So everything today, this would all go up today at like half-hour intervals, and then I would probably do a few more. It depends how many I want to do. I'll obviously be figuring that out, but that's kind of the rough idea of how I want to start working things. I wanted to give you guys videos on a consistent, regular basis. Now that I can do these faster, I don't have to worry about them so much because they're already uploaded, they're already done. So I could upload a week's worth of videos and not turn my PC on again, unless I wanted to stream, obviously. So that's kind of the rough idea of how I want to do it. You know, I want to start scheduling stuff out. So I could upload today's videos this morning, and maybe just before, maybe around 6 o'clock while I'm cooking, I could upload some more videos and schedule them out, and then stream later on. You know, it's like the possibilities are much more like endless now. I can really figure out some sort of schedule. Obviously, we're only in the working stages. This is my first couple of hours back after 3 weeks of being away and not having a PC. But that is pretty much the gist. So let's cancel these, because I don't want them going up now because I haven't edited anything. So let's get rid of these, and I'll do that with the Detroit one later. So yeah, that's kind of pretty much it, really. So that is pretty much the gist of it. We've been recording for half an hour. God damn it! I was hoping this video wouldn't be so long, but I ended up rambling for a bit there in the middle. But yeah, that's pretty much the rough idea. Like I said, I'm not abandoning Twitch. I'll make Mixer my more platform of choice, and the uploads will be on a more consistent basis, and I will have more during a day, so it will give me more time to do other stuff. This is all beneficial for everyone, I hope. But let me know in the comments how you want to see it. You know, this is all for you at the end of the day, in a way, I suppose. Let me know in the comments section how you will want me to do things. Is this the best thing to do? Do you want me back on Twitch more? You know, everything is always welcome. So I think with that, big thank you to my uncle for making this, obviously. Very much appreciated. I'm back, guys, and I think one last thing we better talk about actually is this stuff. So this is kind of like the rough idea, obviously. Like I said, with Resident Evil 6, we'll be probably getting to that pretty soon. And then after that, I'm pretty much not sure. Myself and Tom will do have Streets of Rage 3 to finish, start to finish at some point. We'll get to that pretty soon. I don't know what we're gonna do after that. We're probably gonna do Vegas 1 and 2 after Resident Evil 6 is done, because Lady Tomo doesn't have the Halos yet. So I can't really take her through that. She did have the Halos, but they were only on disc. I've got the digital versions. I mean, I think for later time load, it'd probably be cheaper for her to buy the discs and just play them. It's not like with the Halo Master Chief Collection, there's plenty of reason to get the discs. She'll be keeping it for a while while we go through all the Halos. And then Halo 5 Guardian, she could probably get them cheaper as well. Or even on Game Pass. I think it might be on Game Pass now. So, that'll work out. That'll work itself out in the end somewhere. Resident Evil 7, definitely getting back to that. And obviously, with all my uploads being done as well, it gives me kind of more ample reason to record and not have to worry about much, because I've already scheduled all my uploads, so it gives me a bit more time to record during the day as well. I don't have to, and it gives me, say, if I want to do a Cody Madness, I don't have to worry about switching on my computer and losing 2 hours of, say, recording, even though I wouldn't record during making tea in the evening. But yeah, say it would give me plenty of time to kind of, it would give me a bit more time than I would have originally, because I don't have to worry about uploads because I've already done it. So that helps. And that's pretty much it. So I'll probably get to start recording the World Cup tomorrow, and then maybe do a stream tomorrow as well, because I need to test out some stream settings on OBS, which I won't really show you. Well, I can't show you guys because because I'm currently recording right now. I'll probably do a more updated channel update, kind of explaining my whole thing, because I think I did pretty well, but I think I missed some few things out of that. But I'll probably get to work on that at some point in the future. Now, obviously, I have to mention the schedule uploads and stuff anyway. So, wow, what the heck? So yeah, I think with that I'm gonna go, because later someone has to be on the phone. It's 1:45 in the morning. Who's ringing her at this time of night? Anyway, I'll leave you guys. So once again, huge thanks to my uncle for doing it. I didn't expect a brand new freaking PC or a PC case with brand new pieces. I did not expect that. So that is awesome. Just not sure what the problem is, but hey, you know, I got a much better looking thing here. So I'll see you guys later today. I have to go and get some sleep. The headache, it's hot. And I'll see you guys later today on streams. And obviously my videos will return at 6 p.m. to later tonight, because it is 10th of July now. So you'll see them later. Alright guys, with that, huge thank you to my uncle for the PC. And thank you guys for sticking it out. I've earned a couple of subscribers since I've been away. So thank you for your patience. I'm back. Let's get rolling. This is Simon Chaos signing off. Until next time. Peace out.